Hi everyone, you are here because you clicked on an ad that said I want to do my own divorce but I don't want to screw it up. Hi, I'm Paul with Youngblood Law and I'm here today to introduce this little workshop, this little mini webinar that's designed to help people just like you save money. Now first, let me get a little housekeeping out of the way. We are a Fort Worth, Texas law firm. The lawyers that work in my office are all licensed Texas attorneys, and we focus our practice on family law. We don't do anything else. And so I want to differentiate. I want to clear up any confusion. We are a law firm, and this is not one of those, the little signs you see sometimes, like stuck in the grass outside of Walmart or whatever, that says uncontested divorce $2.99, right? Those are not lawyers, and this is not that. Okay, so those people may be, former paralegals, or they download the forms off of the Texas Supreme Court's website to help people fill out those forms, and that is not competent legal advice. And it's not, those people are actually, if they're giving legal advice, they're breaking the law, they're practicing law without a license, okay? So I want to make sure that we all understand that this video series is put together by Texas lawyers who are practicing lawyers in family law, designed to help people. So who are we trying to help? The purpose of this video is to help people who they are tempted to use the fill-in-the-blank forms that they found on the internet, okay, to do their divorce. And we believe that is a super risky move, but there are some people who are going to do that anyway. And quite honestly, if you don't have the money to pay for an attorney, you don't have the money. It is what it is. So recognizing that, and we recognize that there's a need out there for people who they don't have the funds to hire an attorney, and their spouse and them, they get along okay, or they don't know where their spouse is, and so there's nothing really to fight about. Okay, so we want to design a program here. This was our intent, was let's try to design a program that allows us to explain how the law works, so that people who are doing the fill-in-the-blank forms can do what they need to do without screwing up their divorce. And let me tell you, there's a lot of ways to screw up a divorce with those fill-in-the-blank forms. And so we want to help with that. That's the whole point of this video series. Okay, so first off, let me make a little rule here. Youngblood Law is not your attorney, and we have not created an attorney-client relationship by the fact that you bought this video series. Okay, what we're doing here is explaining how the law works in a series of videos so that you can competently fill out your divorce forms and do the process right. Okay, but we're not giving legal advice, because legal advice would be saying, the standard possession schedule means that this parent has this time and this parent has that time. And we recommend you do this or that. Okay, that's legal advice. Merely explaining the law to you is nothing more than what you could do on your own if you took time off, went down to the law library, got out the books from the law librarian, and started reading the process on your own. Okay, you could easily spend 20, 30, 40, 50 hours or more reading what the law is before you try to fill out these divorce forms and still screw up your divorce. Okay, so what we want to do here, and this is why we're selling you this product, is we believe that this, what we're able to do here is compress the amount of time you need. We're going to give you the nuts and bolts. We're going to explain it to you so that you can at least fill out your forms in an educated way. Okay. I want to go ahead and give you a heads up. So Youngblood Law, we're very transparent about what we do and how we do it. We have some opportunities. We're going to offer some opportunities for you to streamline your process, to save time and to save money, to help you get it done the way you need it done. So there are processes that we can do for you that are not included in this program, but we're offering a discount for you so that we can do that work for you, and you can make sure it's competently done, and when it's done, you go home and you can rest easy. Okay, so there's going to be opportunities that come along with this video series. So I don't want you to be surprised later when I offer to sell you a product and then you say, oh, well, you're just trying to upsell me. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to offer you some products for sale. Okay, so you don't have to buy them. You can 100% click delete on this video. You know, if you're not satisfied and you don't think you got value out of this video, I'll refund your money. Okay, this video series is designed to help you, and we believe it offers value. So you've got no risk. You may as well continue watching, and we're going to address the things that that we think you need to know. Now, let me do a little bit of kind of the technical side of this video. So here I am in my office here in Fort Worth. I'm actually in my wife's office. And then to my right, which is stage right, there is big windows overlooking the Trinity River and overlooking the park. And so there's no like fancy studio here. I have some lighting, I have a mic, I'm recording this on my iPhone. All right, so what I want you to understand is I could go and have all this professionally made. I could go and have multiple camera angles. I could go and have professional cinematographers film this, and we've got panning cameras, and we've got cutaway scenes, and it's real artsy, and there's music playing in the background, and all these things, right? I could do those things, and for $10,000, $12,000, I could produce this video series. But then I couldn't sell it to you at the price we're selling it to you for, okay? So our intention here is to make it nice as we can, and a place where it's affordable for people to be able to buy it and use it. Okay, so yes, you may hear car drive by. You may hear a siren in the background. There's train tracks over off to my right, stage right, and so you may hear train whistles occasionally as we're going through these videos. Okay. Focus on the point. The point is not screwing up your divorce. The point is getting you through the divorce process without screwing yourself out of significant assets, because those stupid forms that the Supreme Court downloads or creates for you to download don't answer all the questions that we may need answered. Okay, so so pardon me, it's not a professionally produced high-end cinematographical, is that a word, endeavor, but the point is to get you where you need to be so that you don't screw up your do-it-yourself divorce, your DIY divorce. Okay, so this is video one. All right, this is the introduction, kind of the philosophical underpinnings. And before I wrap it up, I want to discuss these fill-in-the-blank forms that I keep talking about. The Supreme Court of Texas has a theory that there's a lot of folks out there who just can't afford competent legal representation, and in the criminal world, if you can't afford an attorney, one is appointed for you, right? But in family law world, you don't get an attorney appointed to help you with a divorce. If you can't afford it, you're just doing it on your own. So you can either do it completely by yourself, or you can hire a lawyer. And for the people who can't hire a lawyer, the Texas Supreme Court says, well, we should help them with these forms that will help them get it done and save them a bunch of money. Okay, so you can go straight to the Texas Supreme Court's website. You can download these forms. They're available out there. That's a free download. And in the description that follows this video, I'm going to put a link to it where you can go straight to the website, and you can click on that form and you can print it at your convenience. Okay, so I'm not hiding anything, I'm not complaining about it, I'm just telling you those forms might work for some people. They certainly don't work for everyone, and in fact there's a disclaimer that comes with those forms that says, hey, if you have any questions about this, you need to seek a competent legal assessment, or get some advice, or hire a lawyer. Okay, so they even recognize that their forms may not do everything that they think it's going to do. So they recommend you go and get a lawyer to answer those questions for you. Ta-da, that's what we're doing for you. That's the intent of this video series. So I want to point out that the reason those forms fail is because they use a lot of check blocks and they have some fill in the blank spots, but there's not competent description of what these things are. If you can't tell me what is community property in Texas or what is separate property in Texas, how can you check the box that there's no community property? If you can't tell me what the standard possession schedule is or what the extended standard possession schedule is, then how can you decide if you should have the standard possession schedule or the extended standard? How can you check the right box, right? So that's the problem with the forms. And then, of course, there are other problems. What if there is a business involved, like one of the parties has a thriving Cincy or Young Living or some other type of home business? What if the business is a yard care business that makes tens of thousands of dollars a year? What if you have a law firm, like me and my wife run this law firm. This is our business. This is what we do, right? So how do we divide an entity like that in our divorce? Well, those forms aren't going to do that for you, right? What if you want to give your spouse the house and you're going to move out, except your name is on the mortgage? The forms don't fix that problem for you. So that's the point of this video series. Y'all, we hope you tune in. You can watch these videos over and over. And again, we're going to have opportunities during these videos where you can engage our services either on a wide scope or in a very limited scope to help you with specific tasks. Okay, so we're going to offer opportunities there to hire us to do little things for you that we're going to really streamline and make this process a lot easier for you. So I'm being transparent. Don't be surprised. There's going to be a sales pitch later when it's appropriate. But the point of this is not the sales pitches. It's about helping people not screw up their divorce. So if you're interested in completing your divorce without screwing it up, that's what this video series is for, and we hope you enjoy it. Okay, so I think that's it for this video. The next video we're going to start actual substantive material and the basic underpinnings of the divorce process, so you can get your petition done right, so that you ask for what it is that you ultimately want at the end of the decree. Okay, so moving forward, here we go. We're fixing to start in the next video. We're going to start the petition for divorce and what it takes. So thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.